Bismillahi walhamdulillahi wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. My brothers and sisters, many people, when they go through hardship and difficulty in life, they begin to ask a question: why am I living? What am I living for? The idea is the struggles make them think that there is no point to live, without realizing that what is the point of dying? I mean, why should I die? That's another question. If you are asking, why should I live? I want to ask you, well, why should you die? You might say, it will solve my problems. And if I tell you it will actually create a bigger problem, what would you say? And this is why more and more people, because of the challenges that we face on earth today, begin to ask a question: why am I living? Without realizing you would only know the true answer of why you are living if you were prepared to go and study or to learn or to ask people, why exactly were we brought onto earth in the first place? وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Allah says, I have not created mankind or jinn kind except that they worship me. So what is worship of Allah? Worship of Allah primarily is to understand who He is and what He wants from you. He is your maker, and He's only made you on earth for a very short time, between 60 and 70 years on average. Most people go in that age. Those who've lived a little bit longer are fortunate. They've seen a little bit more of the world. But do you understand, point number one, the temporary nature of this existence on this particular earth? That does not mean you are going to come to an end, but rather the body you are in right now will come to an end. And then your soul goes into a different life altogether, where it will not have the same body, but Allah will grant it whatever He wishes. Once you understand the temporary nature of this earth, you will begin to realize that whether I like it or not, I have to die. But I cannot take my own life, because the one who gave me life in the first place put me here for a purpose. And He says that purpose is to worship me. And how do I worship Him? Number one, like I said, by understanding Him. Well, we've mentioned only one point, and that is He's your creator. He's the one who's going to decide. He decided what your race is going to be, who your parents are going to be, where you're going to come from, what part of the earth you're going to be born in. He's the one who decided your level in terms of society, your family, where you're going to come. Some people are born in the house of a king, and others are born while they are refugees. May Allah Almighty bless all of them. Whether you're born in the house of a king or whether you're a refugee from the point of birth does not actually determine where you're going to go the minute you leave this world. In fact, those who've led a life filled with struggles stand a better chance to go to a better place when it comes to the hereafter, if only they engage in something known as surrendering to the decree of Allah, bearing patience, and being happy with what Allah has given you.